credit. It's one thing to get out of debt. It's one thing to save more money and be more financially a good steward. But if you don't change the way you think money, you're going to keep putting yourself in a bad financial position. So we have back office that all the knowledge and all the nuggets that you need to increase your financial literacy. Ladies and gentlemen, and this right here changes generations because once you understand the knowledge and the history of money, once you understand the power of positioning yourself to take advantage of the greatest gold rush in the 21st century, which is cryptocurrency, now you can teach what you've learned through generation after generation after generation. See, our bad habits today is because our parents, our grandparents, and our great grandparents weren't taught wealth, assets over liabilities. Understand this. Don't spend the whole dollar. But today we break that generational curse, and now we have access to some amazing content in the back office just because you're a member of this amazing service. I'm going to calm down because here's the deal. People we know right now need what I'm talking about. You need it. I'm sure you're like, man, I can use that. But not only can you use it, you see these folks here? This is your church members, this is your co-workers, this is your neighbors, this is your family members, all smiling, all happy, but broke, living in silent desperation. I need you to understand. Look good, smell good, broke. And that's just simply a reality. They say the average person don't have an extra $500 for an emergency. The average person don't have $500. You blow your tires, you blow an engine, your air conditioning go out, you hurt. Your heat go out as we go into the winter, you're done. So they're living in silent desperation, but we now have been introduced to an amazing membership where we could show people how to increase their cash flow, make more money by keeping more money, getting started in an amazing membership where they could get out of debt, save up to 50% or more on their transactions, and save over millions of merchants and vendors all over the world, earn money when they're doing transactions, getting that financial literacy, over $2,000 a year saved. That's money back in their pocket for how much? 50 bucks? Just $50 for everything I just went over? Now I need y'all to type in big capital letters value. See, when you say $50 to get all of that, oh, wow, that's a valuable transaction. And then on a monthly basis to maintain access, you're only paying $10. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my goodness. And listen, and if you just share it with others, because when you see value, when you have a great experience, when you go to a restaurant and they treat you well, when you go to a hairstylist and they treat you well, when you go to a movie and you're entertained, what do? You tell people. So as you go and tell others about this value, and you get five individuals to become customers for just $10 a month, then if you got five people who maintain that $10 every pay cycle, every billing cycle, your membership, your subscription is paid for. You don't have to pay anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why this lady right here is dancing. She like, man, I got money and I got gifts. I went shopping and I saved my money. Usually when you go and get all them bags, you don't have no money. She got money and she got bags. Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is absolutely amazing. You can receive a value of over hundreds of thousands of dollars in our discount vouchers, 80% off of the prescription medications. Seniors are getting knocked off of their Medicaid. Folks are getting kicked off of the Affordable Care Act. We have the ability to go in and share this amazing membership, $10 a month. and give them access where they can save 80% off of their prescription drugs. The average person has 4 medications and they're expensive. And you now have the ability to help those individuals. Is that amazing or what? Ladies and gentlemen, this thing just keeps getting better and better. It's time to take things to the next level, guys. I want to talk about entrepreneurship. See, when you have financial freedom is when you have total control of your life. And I truly believe you can't become financially free until you own your own business. You can't become financially free until you control your time, control the amount of money you earn. And that's what we want to talk about right now, where we want you to level up and become an entrepreneur, become a partner with us to help spread the word and help the masses know about the People's Freedom Network. We need your help. So this is what we want you to do. I mean, the benefits of paying off your debt early, why wouldn't you want to tell people about that? Save on members, deals, and premium savings club. Why wouldn't you want to tell people about that? Earn fast start bonuses, get residual income to leave to your children and your children's children, earn matching bonuses. Most of you probably don't even know what that means. It just means more money, more money, more money. No rate qualifications to get paid. Ooh, I want that to sink in right now. See, many of you looked at these types of deals, and I can't emphasize it enough. I've seen many of them, been involved with a few, done well, but it was always those folks who couldn't win. No matter how hard they want to, how hard they tried, they just couldn't win. Some just didn't do any work. But then it was those who were working, but because it was set up where you were required to do things that just wasn't feasible. But that's not the case over here with the People's Freedom Network. I need some hearts for that. Give Bob Wood some hearts. He'll fill it in his sleep if he's knocked out right now. I see my brother, Mr. Lofton, come up off the camera. I see you, brother. Good to see you, man. And we get paid daily. But not just get paid daily, we could pull that money out and use it for real tangible transactions. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there, I know a lot of $1 million wallet people, but that's not what we're talking about. We get paid daily and you could put that money in your bank. We get paid daily and you could put that money into a tangible that you could fold and you could put it into cryptocurrencies. And guys, how much does it start? I don't even want to put that out there yet. To get started in the business, because everything I was talking about was the membership. But to get started in the business, ladies and gentlemen, as we wrap this thing up, you would think that there will be another $100, $1,000, or whatever it may be. There is no additional cost. $0.99, $0.0000, no dollars. Your membership, $10, is warranted for you to become a business partner. So it's $50 to get in, and then $10 a month. $50 to get in, then $10 a month. But I'm about to share with you an amazing Shocktober promotion. All right. So let's talk about the money. Say, show me the money. Show me the money. Give me some dollar signs, guys. Give me some dollar signs. Guys, I need y'all to get hyped.
Show me the money.
Man, you think they're.
I just unmuted everybody. Why don't you guys let him know? Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Oh, Ben, you're still muted. Oh, everybody can unmute themselves. Come on, give them some show me the monies.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Give me the money.
There we go. There we go.
Give me the money.
There we go.
Show me the money.
All right, Ben, come back on mute. Come off mute. There we go.
All the way out of Hawaii, Adele talk about give me the money. Love my girl Adele. Listen, guys, we get paid daily. Say daily. Put that in the chat, guys. Daily pay. The beauty of $10. I need $10, man. Oh my goodness. $10. Now I need for you guys to really get serious. I need y'all to turn off all distractions because I'm about to show y'all how to become free. Listen to what I'm sharing with you. Seriously, lock in. $10 overhead can make you a six-figure income. $10. Mind-blowing. Let me prove it to you. The way this thing is set up, that's why I share with you, man. Bob Wood, the leadership, we put this thing together, man, is set for everybody to win. And we're just talking on the low end, $10. So you come in, $50, $10 a month, you sponsor 5 individuals, do the exact same thing, and help them do the same thing 5 levels deep. So you get 5 to get 5 to get 5 to get 5. That's 3,125, total 3,905 people in your organization. If you did $50, that's a fast start bonus of over 19,000. Let's just say 20,000 that you will earn. Powerful. But then we have what is called a matrix residual income. I like to call it a community. We try to break out of the matrix, but it is what it is. And then we have our matching bonuses. So by doing just that at just $10, we're talking about $3,910 and $5,465 from a $10 monthly overhead. We're talking about $9,375 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, if we just stopped right there and just went to work, which is what we're about to do in the month of October, if you're not in the business, if you're in and not active, you need to get locked back in. Period. In the story. Because guys, this is amazing. To make a six-figure income from a $50 one-time enrollment fee and then just pay $10 a month. And once you invite 5 people and they go and do it, you don't have to ever pay again. I've never paid the initial investment that I put into this opportunity. I've never had any money ever come out of my pocket because I took it serious. This is a business that could generate some serious money, and we're looking for serious people. Guys, it's time for us to stop playing with this and get serious about building an empire for our family's last name. Let's talk about that fast start bonus. You can come in for $50 or $100. We got a campaign we're doing in the month of October where folks are going to be able to come in for just $10. I just dripped that out there. I'm not going to go into the details because we'll talk about that at another time. But if they come in for $50, you're going to get $25. If they come in for $100, you're going to get $50. And the company pays out 100% of the fast start throughout the organization inside the community. So let's say you go out and get 3 people to get 3 people, you get $1,920 in fast start. You go get 5 people to get 5 people, you get $19,750, which is the example I just showed you. But if you're a true go-getter, you go get 15 individuals and they just do 5. You just made $59,000 up front. That's the upfront money. But we're not here just for one-time payout. Remember, leverage and residual income. Anything other than that, don't touch it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the residual. So as you can see on here, we have a dynamic compression. So as you build your organization up, you have what is called a 5x5 matrix, 10 down, that's 3,910. And as you build that community up, you have the ability to upgrade. I'm not even talking about that right now because our focus is 10. But take a picture of this. You can see that you can make a whole lot more money. You can make a whole lot more money. For those folks who say, man, 3,900 residually is not enough for me, and I get it, but $3,900 in residual to make that kind of money, you got to have at least about $1 million in the bank, earning you about a 5% interest rate to make $3,910 residual. What is easier? What is easier for you to go out and help five people to get five people to get five people to pay $10 or go out and get $1 million? Come on, ladies and gentlemen, let's get serious about this thing. But of course, you want to go gold organically. So as you start generating the money, you upgrade to the gold pack. Now you get all the money, 31,280. And then we have the matching bonus. Guys, the matching bonus is sick. This is unlimited. So you could go as wide as you want to and have a matching bonus where as you build out that five, once you get five, you match out all five levels in the matrix where now you have the ability to earn $54,000 if your team is just earning. This is based on your team earning $100 on average, okay, $100 on average in your organization. And of course, as we build out the structure as we just spoke on, that's a given. You're talking about $54,650. Along with that, 31,280, you're a millionaire. Cash flow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's this opportunity is absolutely amazing. How do I get paid? Let me tell you how to get paid. You choose. You could get a card that they'll send you in the mail. You could stroke the card, have that branding of the People's Freedom Network. It's a Visa card. Boom. Your money just gets dropped into your card, or you get your money dropped into your bank account with direct deposits, or you get this money in crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, all this money, you might want to think about putting it in some crypto. It's a huge thing. And we also have a charity scholarship program, which is absolutely amazing, guys, where it's designed for nonprofit organizations seeking to empower their members, those who the mindset of understanding financial stewardship. Instead of doing fish fries, car washes, and asking, we have the ability to go to a church or a community, and if they see the power of this and have members, the company said they'll waive their first year membership and then they share it with their members and generate that residual ongoing income for their congregation, which is absolutely amazing, or organization. That's huge. All right. Now, how does this work? It's time to take action. It's a simple process, ladies and gentlemen. If you're ready to go out and save money, make sure your bills are auto pay, travel the beaches of the world, put your children through school debt free, and retire when you feel like it, you got to take action. You can't just keep showing up. You got to commit. You got to go out here and say, I'm never coming back to one of these meetings without at least having a guest with me. So get on board, get locked in. Freedom looks good on you. It's time to get started right now. Don't wait. Poor people make decisions slow and change them fast, while rich people make decisions fast and change them. No, I jacked that all up. Poor people make decisions slow and change them often, and poor and rich people make decisions fast and don't change it all. I don't know. I have to say that in a while. I jacked that up. Make a decision. I tore that up badly. I say it all the time. I don't know why it's gone. My brain is flooded. But now is the time to take action, ladies and gentlemen. Get with the person who invited you, lock in, get started. It's only a $50 decision, truth be told, that could change your life. All right. Now, we have events that we do pretty much every day. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday is our corporate events, whereas we have our very own Mr. Dapp, along with our CEO, on Mondays at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, on Wednesday and Saturday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and then on Monday and Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then as an organization, if you're here, you're part of the team inside of the team. So we have a Sunday event that we do at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then this one here on Thursdays, and it might be a time change. It may move to 8 o'clock. We're earning that out for schedule conflicts, but every Thursday we'll have an event here, either 8 p.m. starting the beginning of October or 9 p.m. We'll give you notifications soon enough, guys. So with that being said, I want to turn it back over to our amazing host with the most, Sir Dap. And we see Big Money Lloyd with his hand up there, sir. I'll turn it over to you, sir.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that amazing presentation. And yes, poor people tend to make decisions based on immediate needs, while rich people make decisions based on long-term goals and strategies. So that's what we want to do, right? We want to be rich, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Big Money Lloyd said it correctly. You said it actually right both times. So hey, look, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. All right. It's been a lot of Zooms. And at the end of the day, we're just here literally trying to build a community of like-mindedness, guys. Let me say this. This community, let me tell you what it means to me first. And I'm going to tell you why it will resonate with you. Anybody here ever got introduced during COVID to a gifting activity or a blessing activity where someone said, hey, all you have to do is go out there, just put a 1 in the chat if you know what those are. I never knew what it was until someone introduced it to me back in 2020. This was in COVID when we were all kind of locked down. And, I will say primarily, but it ended up being communities from all over the globe, right? But it was primarily the African-American community because that's primarily where I live in Miami, Florida. And it was introduced to me through another community that was in Dallas, Texas. And I saw it and I was like, that's different. So how do you make money? Well, we don't really make money. We bless people, all right, by simply sharing an opportunity to bless someone. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. No product. It's an activity, but we're just kind of circulating dollars. Okay, I guess that's fine. I just got to bring my 2. Yeah, that's all you got to do. And that's what I did. And I literally received like $11,200 in 12 days. And then my wife received it 2 days later. And I was like, baby, we just collected like $24,000 by simply bringing in 2 people at $1,400. Like that was insane. I don't know who would not do this, but I think I can share this with about 10 to 20 people. Long story short, guys, that turned into like 40,000 people in 3 months. Now, I need to tell you something about that because it wasn't something that I created. It was the word of mouth and people being backed against a corner, understanding that life is not about to be easy. We're all stuck at home. Jobs are not paying. We're all trying to get checks from wherever you're going to get from the government, from PPP loans, whatever it is that people were doing, right, to just try to stay afloat. But there was an activity where people, I don't care if you were Jewish, I don't care if you were Asian, white, black, you believed in Christ, you didn't believe in Christ. I saw people coming together, understanding that we were all looking for one thing, a way to be able to survive financially. And what I got from that was that when people are all working together, anything and everything is possible. Now, we all understand that activity, one, technically is not legal in the US because there's no product, there's no company, it's just people circulating dollars. Now, if everybody wants to do that, that's what they do, but it's not technically legal, okay? Let me say this. When you look at network marketing, I don't care what the product is. It can be the latest technical advanced health product. It can be makeup. It can be insurance. It could be lotion, potion, juice, teas, coffees, body wrap, and, TV service. It doesn't matter what it is. They're all legitimate programs. The challenge that everybody has is they think that you have to solely believe in the product in order for the business model to work. Well, I'm here to tell you guys that is far from the truth. All it is a way to self-sustain in an ecosystem where everyone buys the product, right? And as they're buying the product, we are all earning the commissions around it. It is one of the most genius business models for people that are like-minded, that understand it doesn't matter what's going on the outside. I don't care what's going on in the economy. I don't care if your entire stock portfolio crashes. It makes no difference if you have an ecosystem of like-mindedness. Guys, what the People's Freedom Network is everything that I just named to you legal. Here's the beauty. We don't have to sell you a product and convince you that our product works. We want you to keep buying all the products and eating at all the restaurants that you eat at and buy things at outside of this community. And we're going to show you how you can save 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%, 6% cash back, 2% cash back, 0.5% cash back. We just want you to get a small piece of a big pie every time that you go out there and spend. That's a service that no one will turn down. Now, when you pair that with a compensation plan that pays out 90% of all the revenue that your business generates, guys, this is the closest thing to you opening your own online business and having a solution to the biggest problem that anybody can say they have, which is, I'm going to spend money. How do I save some of it? Do you know that you can go literally in our back office, right? You have our savings program. You can literally buy thousands of Amazon products on your Amazon account right now and literally save 30 and 40% on it going through your back office tied to your Amazon account. You get where I'm going with this, guys? It's a no-brainer. We just have to understand that if we take the time, and I'm going to break this down to you guys. I know this is not a training, right? But I want to break this down to you because a lot of you are members on here. How many people on here right now? The retention is literally almost 100%. There's 44 of you on here. I'm going to tell you the secret to earning $9,000 in the next 2 to 3 months, residually off of a $10 program. You guys ready for it? Put some 5s in the chat if you're ready for it, because I'm not going to tell you the secret. I promise you, this is going to build your entire business. Put a 5 in the chat. Let me see. Let's see how many 5s we got in the chat. Because I know a lot of you, the biggest challenge that you've had in coming into any type of affiliate program is if the main business is tied to building a team to make the money, a lot of people have failed, right? Because you've been trying to convince people to believe in a product they didn't believe in. It was really about the money, but you had them trying to believe in the product, right? Here's the secret. Simply focus on your 5 and their 5. That's it. Don't worry about anything after the 25. So all right, I brought in 30 people in my first 2 weeks, so that's not a big deal. And I'm bringing in 100 people. Mark my words on it. I said it on Sunday. I'm already at 10. So I got 90 more to bring before October 31st. These are all individual people that I'm going to speak to. Now, if I can do it, guys, I'm sure you guys can do it. I rarely leave my house except to pick up my kids. I'm simply just calling everybody that I know, and I'm just asking them straight up, hey, you eat at McDonald's? You eat at Burger King? You eat at Applebee's? Do you buy Best Buy? Do you do Amazon? Do you do Walmart? Do you do Target? You do? Well, listen, I just started a business and I need your support. I promise you, though, I can guarantee you that my business is going to help you save money on all the things that you spend on. Just go ahead and pay your $50 and $10 a month. Everybody's joining. They're supporting my business, right, for $10 a month. If a person you know is not willing to support your business for $10 a month, they weren't your friends anyway. Right? Because watch this. I don't believe in the whole support thing. I don't want you supporting anything. I want you to shop with me because my business is a good business, because my business brings you value. But I'm giving them that support line because once they see what my business is, they're going to realize they're not supporting anything. I'm supporting them. At the end of the day, anybody feel what I'm talking about here? Right? I'm really supporting them for $10 a month. So I'm giving you some training here, guys. Don't worry about nothing under your 5 who get 5. All right. I had a lady literally 4 weeks ago. We all got on a Zoom together. I said, listen, if I can show you a way to make over $20,000 in the next 5 weeks and $9,000 a month. Guaranteed. Could you get 5 to 6 people on the line tonight? She got 24 people on the line. She had 23 signed up in 4 hours. By the next day, her 5 was already done, obviously, and their 5 had 5. So there was 30 people on her team in less than 24 hours. All because they understood a $50 one-time opportunity could literally make them $20,000 in the next couple of weeks, with 9,000 of it being residual income. When people associate those numbers, they're like, okay, what do I got to do? That's a no-brainer, right? So that's all I want you guys to focus on. Your 5 that gets 5. You don't go any further than that. If everybody focuses on their 5 that gets 5, that's all you need to do. Literally, you can have your 5 who gets 5 on 5 levels done in a matter of a week. If everybody simply understood that they would be making $9,000 of residual income in that short period of time with just that little effort. Does that make sense?
Totally. Hey, Dak, do you want to? I don't know if a lot of people don't know about what we're looking at doing in the month of October with that $50 to $10 movement.
With the $10 movement? Yeah, absolutely. This slide didn't show it.
No, I mean it showed $10, but it didn't show how
Oh, it
we
was
were going
just
to
a
wait.
power of 10. You know
Right.
what? And I don't have that particular slide, but let me throw this out here for the month of October, because we have literally, our team has been test running this over the last week. And let me tell you something. For those of you that are brand new, let me tell you how awesome it's been. It was a suggestion that was made on Friday last week. On Sunday, Bob implemented it. He said, it's ready, Dap. Go ahead. Like now? Like not October 1st? No, go ahead. On Monday, we saw an increase of double on a 12 o'clock afternoon call. This entire week has been crazy. The company, I think, has brought in, like, I want to say 400 or 500 people in the last week.
Wow.
The company didn't bring in 500 people in the last 7 weeks. What happened? This is what happened. One, everything that you're seeing today, we didn't have 65, 70 days ago.
Right.
When we talk about the Premium Savings Club, when we talk about the cashback rewards, when we talk about the exclusive member deals, when we talk about your virtual debit cards, your physical debit cards, your ACH, your direct deposits to the bank to build that relationship, we didn't have any of that. So we are now finally, after almost 10 months of being in this community, we have helped this company formulate to become literally the perfect company. We don't have to bring another digital product. And I don't think any company will be able to match what we're doing as far as the savings and the earnings and the compensation plan. But here's what changed. So I said, listen, let's create a $10 promotion. And this is how the $10 promotion is going to work. Instead of someone coming in and spending $50 one time for themselves, the $50 is actually going to bless 5 people coming into this company. Notice the word bless, gift, sponsor. Notice where that came from? I understood what that activity did and how the mindset just made people do what the average company would never see their people do, which is share something with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. The average person in network marketing shares with 1.5 people, which means they can't even bring 2 people in. Right? And it's not because they can't. It's because the mindset is not there. The minute you tie money to sharing, people shut down. Now, if I told you, watch this movie and you watched it and it was great, you would tell everybody in the world. You would post something about it. You'd go to your work. Man, look, you got to watch this Netflix series. Man, me and my wife almost binge watched this thing, right? You would tell everybody. But if I told you, hey, if you tell somebody about this Netflix, I'll give you $5 every time you tell somebody. All of a sudden, people can't talk no more. And it's just natural, right? Because people, one, are usually introverts when it comes to trying to sell something. Here, you don't have to sell anything, guys. So think about this. Now you have an option. We have a discount code, right, that you can enter into the registration page for a new customer, and literally all it will cost them to come in is $10. Now, let me tell you the play. Now, you don't have to do this play. This is your business, right? You can do the 50 and the 100. Many people are doing it. They're doing a mixture and a combination of both. But let me explain it. When someone comes in, right, and they only have to pay the 10, here's the play. They are committing to $50 still. Okay? The $50, we have a section in our back office. Let me show you what that looks like, as a matter of fact. Let me see if I can bring up my back office real quickly. Actually, I have it right here. Let me share the screen for you guys real quickly. Okay, here we go.
That's your co-host, right?
Yep. All right. So here's the back office, guys. All right. So you see this option right here, fund wallet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This allows you to literally come in as a brand new person and not pay the 50, right? Or the 100 to join right away, but to simply fund your account. This is what's going to allow you to pay it forward. Okay. So I've brought in 10 people in the last 2 days, personally. In the last 9 months, I've brought in one person. When I work, I do all my work in the first 30 days. I understand that the faster you go in the beginning, you ain't got to do nothing else except for support your team. That's how I like to work, right? So now I'm going back to work because I want to bring in 10,000 people in the next 6 months. In order for me to do that, I need at least 100 people personally for me, right? So I say, hey, listen, as long as you're willing to bless 5 people like I'm going to bless you, come on into my team. I'm not, me personally, I'm not bringing anybody in for $10. I am not belittling my business, if that's kind of where if you understand what I'm saying, for $10. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't bring in people for 10, because you may have people in another country that $10 goes a long way, right? So that's different. But when I'm dealing with people in the mainlands, like the US, the UK, some Caribbean islands, South America, certain places in Africa, they're paying their $50 because the goal is, I'm going to pay your $10 for you because I'm going to go right into my back office, right? Let me see if I can show you. Right? And I'm going to hit make payment. And when I make payment, I'm going to put your ID number in here, and it's going to say $10 for your name, and it's going to pay the $10 for you. That's my blessing you forward once you commit your 50. Because look what happens. Let me tell you what happens when you commit your 50. When you commit your 50, you already got your 5 people.
Right.
Think about that. You already got your 5 people because you don't have to go looking for people. People get so nervous. Oh, I got to find 5 people. You ain't got to find nobody. You got 5 people to go bless. Oh, that's different. Yeah, it is different, right? No, it's not. But yeah, it is, right? You see where I'm going with this, guys? It's all psychological.
Let's do this. And man, this is the team. I know it's late, guys, but show that in the calculator. Because we're
Oh, you want to see on
closing
the
out the month.
calculator? Absolutely.
We're closing out the
Absolutely.
month, man. We got to know what we have in our possession as we go into the month of Shocktober. Because
Let's
if
do
you
that.
do exactly what Dak just went over, watch how this thing moves.
Absolutely. So this is the calculator for those of you that are brand new that's in your back office. You know what's awesome about this? This is just a link.
Yep.
I can literally copy this link right now and I can post it right in the chat like I just did. All you guys, you don't even have to be in a part of the company. Go ahead, take it and go play around with it. And
Right.
you'll know our compensation plan up and down right from that calculator. All right. That's how awesome it is. All right. I even got it on my phone like an app. All right. So watch this. So if you want to know how our compensation plan works, let me make this a little bigger. You guys can see this fine?
Make it a little bit bigger.
Let me zoom in a little.
Possible.
Is that better?
It was, and then it went back.
Let's see, zoom in.
But I think we're good. That might be me.
There we go.
There we
All
go.
right,
Yeah.
cool. All right. So when you bring one person to the table, right? In our normal compensation plan, right? If they just pay their $50, you're going to make $25 up front, right? If they pay $100, you're going to make $50 up front. Now, ideally, everybody should be able to do this, but we understand in the network marketing mindset, the average person, the soon as they hear, I got to bring people in, what do? They shut down, right? So the goal is to reverse engineer their mindset. First off, I don't have to deal with business people. I want customers. Once they see what it is that we have, guess what they end up doing? They end up turning into business partners anyway, because everybody wants to save money.
Right.
Right? So watch this. One person pays me $25. Now, one person also pays me $2 a month because they're paying their $10 a month. We get 20% on our first level, on the first 5 people. That's how, when you have your 5 customers, right? So if I bring 5 customers, I make $125 on the $50 level. I make $250 on the $100 level, but I'm also making $10 a month. So when the company says, all you got to do is go out and get 5 customers and we'll pay your $10 for you, it's not free money. Your business is already generating the $10, so the company pays it for you. All right. So again, all the money is accounted for right on this calculator. Okay. Now here's the beauty of it. If you bring your 5, right, and then you focus on them bringing their 5, right? Remember what I told you? All you need to do, look here, look in the gray boxes right here. All you need to do is worry about your 5 and you hold your 5 accountable to get their 5. That's it. You don't need to go to level 3, 4, and 5. You know why? Because the people in level 2 will do what you did in level 1. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah? Put yes in the chat, guys, if that makes sense. Put no if you're confused. I want to make sure remember, this is a team call. This is not a corporate call. We're here because if you join this team, guess what? You're in my downline. I'm in your downline. My activity spills into your downline. You make money off the people working in my downline, and I make money. We all make money, guys, together. Right? So it's so important that you guys get this. So if you only focus on your 2 and you let everybody else do the exact same thing, it can literally be done in a couple days where your 5 got 5, their 5 got 5, their 5 got 5, and their 5 got 5. And that was it. And now, guess what happens? When you bless those people with that $10, now here's the thing. You're not getting your $50 up front. Here's the genius part. We have taken the $50 and we've put a negative credit in the system. So at the end of October, it will be due. So you can use your earnings, or you can just come out your pocket and then pay the 50, and then boom, we all still get paid the $50 that we were supposed to get paid anyway. But we want to use the 50 right now to bless people, like Ben was talking about, right? Poor people want to know about instant gratification. I need it now. I need it now, right? Like I need some flocka, right? I need it now, right? No, you want a rich mindset because it's the delayed gratification of realizing. Matter of fact, let me ask you guys this question. Would you rather have $19,000 in 5 weeks or $3,900 that starts in 5 weeks paying you every single month? Put a 1 in the chat if you rather have $19,750 in 5 weeks, or put a 2 in the chat if you rather have 3,900. So that means in 5 weeks, you're either getting a $19,750 check or a $3,900 check. The 19,000 stops. You never get paid anything else, but they still pay their $10 a month. The person that takes the 3,900 in perpetuity, as long as this company is around, you're going to get $3,900 every single month. It's a no-brainer, right? But you have to have the delayed gratification mindset. Guys, we are willing, for those that want to, because this is an option, to forego this little $25 commission. That don't mean nothing. It's not going nowhere. It's just being delayed 30 days. Now, could you pay it in the middle of the 30 days? Yes, you could, if you really want. Some of you will say, well, Dap, I'm just going to fund the account with 100. I'm going to pay my 50, and I'm still going to bless 5 people with the other 50. And then you can still give me the 10 to bring me in. That's another way as well.
Man, that's good.
That's so think about it, guys. We're telling you that we're turning this into a true $10 opportunity, even though it's a 50. But some of you are like, Dap, forget that. Everybody that I'm bringing in is coming in at $100. So that way we all get paid immediately on our 50, and they're going to take the other 50 and bless it forward for 5 people. And they're going to come in with $100 as well. You guys, you can do whatever you want. It's your business. It's your downline. We just want to make it as duplicatable as possible. And guys, because of this, in the last week, there's people in our community right now that are going crazy. Literally, in the first week, they got 25 and 30 people. Where before, we got people been here 10 months. They still pay their $10, but they haven't gotten past 3 people. The system is changing now, guys. It's time. Hey, Big Money Lloyd, go ahead, bro. You got the floor, man. I know your hand must be hurting, man. Your white hand right there. You got the floor, brother.
No, that was incredible. Yeah, it was up there so long I forgot why I had it up there.
Hey,
No,
it was up there so long your black hand turned white. the blood just kept
Just
coming
slow.
you just described my worst nightmare. But no,
Really?
incredible job once again, as always. Ben, you absolutely torched that presentation, brother.
Yes, you
Dap,
did.
you always bring it home. But I just wanted to share with the family, and Dap, you was hitting all over this, and that was the one you gave away the bonus calculator, the link. So my strategy on that is sign up, get your own back office, and then just hit not now, and then go to the bonus calculator. So I get them in there doing a thing, Dap. And then what I wanted to share, family, I got to give you this analogy because it's so important. Dap, you've been doing the same thing, Ben, Anita. Listen, we don't have time to be talking about a scam. Let me share something with you. I'm retired military, 20 years. And the number one job of our Secret Service, ladies and gentlemen, is not the protection of the president, even though it is primary and it is just as important. But believe it or not, the number one job of the Secret Service is to protect our currency, our money, from counterfeit. Now, we all know how criminals operate. We don't know what the criminals are going to do until they do it, right? Remember Al Chapo and the tunnel that went for miles and miles and miles, right? Well, he escaped. He got away with that. But watch this, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to talk about the scams of this, that, and the other thing. What the Secret Service does, because every form of counterfeiting has not even been invented yet. So what we do is we put all kinds of technology in our money, right? We got holograms in there. We got ancient symbols, right? And all this other stuff. And what we do, ladies and gentlemen, we have to take our operatives. That's our Secret Service members. We teach them the real McCoy. You teach them the real thing, and anything that falls out of those constructs is counterfeit. What you have here, we don't have to talk about scam. What Bob has created, what Dap is doing, what Coach Ben is doing of their own energy and passion for helping and pouring into us, That's the real thing, ladies and gentlemen. Stop dragging your tail. Participate in your own rescue. You have the real McCoy. Anything that is compared to the People's Freedom Network is gonna fall short. So
Right.
let's stop. Look, the time is short.
Yes, it
You
is.
guys already see it from everything from the calamities happening with our weather, with our climate, to our political climate. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the technology to send the JWST into deep space. But our resolution for economics is to kill innocent women and children and people and drop bombs in our technology, our day and age. We have to start growing up, be it an adult. Let's get a clue. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. We have to make this happen yesterday. People are starving. People are dying. We're using food and water, and we weaponize these things. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the human beings. We are the entities that God left his creation to. It's time for us to step up like DAP is doing. DAP, brother, you're a soldier on the battlefield. Coach Ben from his hospital bed. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the real McCoy. Let's go to work. Thank you for letting me share. Back to you.
Man, I felt that passion, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I mean, what do you say? What do you say after that, guys? I mean, come on. We just got to go out there and we have to do it. We have to do it. We got to do it. My daughter said something to me today, my eighth grade daughter. We went to a friend's house and she was like, wow, this is a nice neighborhood. And she was like, are these houses expensive? I said, yeah, they are. They're probably around $2.5 million. And I said, but they weren't always, maybe 10 years ago, they're about 600,000. So they were, affordable, for, middle class working people. Now, the same people that live here, they couldn't afford this house if they wanted to, right? How many people in that situation now, depending on whatever city that you're in right now? You probably would not be in the house. And that's a very scary thing. And let me tell you why. When I told my daughter that, because she said, so daddy, could you afford this house? I said, yes, I could, but I couldn't afford to maintain it. So we wouldn't be in it long because I'd buy it because you don't need $2 million, baby, to buy a house, right? You just need credit. But we would not be able to sustain and also have the quality of life that we have right now. And you know what she said to me? She said, if houses are that expensive, then what does that mean for us when we become adults?
Wow.
She says, we got to work like 3 and 4 times harder. I said, baby, that ain't going to be possible. There is no way in hell that anybody can work any harder than they're working right now with the limited amount of time, which is the 24 hours a day that we all get for the little amount of money compared to the high cost of living that I think Anthony was talking about, if he's still on here and texting earlier today. It's scary.
Bruh, you got to have leverage. You got to have residual.
You got to have leverage. You got to have residual. And you got to have different, you got to have different, sticks in the iron, whatever they call it.
Yeah, irons in the fire.
Irons in the fire. But it got to be strategic and it has to be smart. Right? Not slaving like a dog everywhere. This is not supposed to be a job that you work like an employee.
Right.
You're only on here supporting the people that you're bringing on here when we have it for an hour a night or whatever it is. The only reason we're on here this late right now is because we're
chopping it up.
We're chopping it up. That's all. All right. And to be quite honest with you, I think all of you could agree this ain't work.
No. What are you going to do? Leave and go watch Netflix? And everybody could have left. And I want to give, because we lost about 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, and of course,
so
rightfully
salute to each and every one of you.
Salute. Absolutely. Salute. So, listen, guys, we're excited. I think you heard what you needed to hear. Get back with the person that shared this with you. They'll give you the code and if you are a member and you don't know the code, let us know. You can just text us in the chat right now. All right. And then we'll make sure that we give it to you. We just want to make sure that anybody that's brand new here gets back with the person that shared this with them. Paul, go ahead. You got the floor.
Real.
You
Can you hear me, or am I having trouble?
we hear you. We hear you now.
Okay, so I was talking to a friend of mine, and she wanted to know how like the discounts work, and specifically, she's not that wealthy, and she uses like some government stuff to purchase stuff. Like, would there be any trouble with that for her? That's the question I got asked, and I had no answer.
Okay,
You know what I'm trying to say? Like EBT, I'll be very straightforward. Because she uses her mother's EBT to buy food for her mom while buying stuff for herself, is it going to be a problem if she's part of this and she's getting, like, let's just say she goes to Walmart and she shops. What products are discounted? She doesn't want to get in trouble with the services for her mother. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. But you're talking about using like government assistance, like EBT and stuff like that. Is that what you're saying?
When she's going to Walmart, she buys clothes and stuff, purchases products, right? And then what she goes food shopping with EBT, and she doesn't combine the two, but that's not going to be a problem for her. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, she asked me the way she phrased it was like, will I get in trouble?
No,
right?
No, not at all. It's completely separate. If she's gonna shop anyway, the thing is, the savings that she's going to get is whatever the savings is. What she pays with, that's total. Yeah, it has nothing. One has nothing to do with the other.
All right, that was the question. Now I have an answer. Thank you. I'm sorry it took me a bit to get it out, but the way she asked it to me was confusing to me because I don't use those services. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Paul.
Absolutely. No worries. So, and then some of you did text me. I did just look in your private text in the Telegram, and then I sent you the actual code. Okay. Any other questions from anybody? Comments on anything before we go? You can raise your hand, or actually just come off of. I think everybody can unmute themselves. You can unmute yourself as well if you just want to. If you didn't know how to raise your hand. Going once.
Got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and I think I covered this with Coach Ben earlier, but just to confirm again, let's just say you got someone who they're not active and they're not active qualified. Could they do the $10 to get reactivated? And then, of course, they commit to paying whatever they need to pay to get themselves, started again, either through their earnings or pay whatever they're supposed to pay to get active again. But we could use this $10 promo to get them reactivated.
Yeah, actually, so no,
Okay,
you don't need to. Yeah, you don't need to use the promo. They can just literally. So here's how the system works, and that's a great question. So the system works like this: if you've ever paid your monthly at least one time, then you have access to your account. So you just have to log in, and literally, a pop-up will show up if you're inactive, and it's going to be for the $10 or whatever package they were at. So let's say I had a lot of people at the $80 because when I came in, everything was $180. So everybody was coming in at that, but we didn't have all the savings or any of that stuff. So it was it was the personal development and stuff. So there was nothing to keep people at the 80, right? So a lot of them fell off. Well, I had 4 of them yesterday. I'm calling all 31 now. I think like 9 of them stayed on. The other ones didn't. 4 of them just came back on yesterday. And they went in the back office. They downgraded from the gold. You just hit your status and you say, downgrade or whatever it is. And then they paid the $10 on their debit or credit card and boom, they're right back active.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't need the $10 code for that.
But for new members who are interested, and it will and will commit. It's because I saw the promo. It's out of their earnings, or they pay the 50, whichever comes first, 30 days, whichever happens first.
That is correct. So the system. So long story short, the system will not allow them to move any money until their $50 is paid. That's the genius behind it. So
But we're still working on getting them their 5, so then they get their earnings.
Right.
Oh, no, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Remember, they're not going to, so again, the whole goal here is they're still paying 50. They're not coming in for 10 unless you're just going to bring in people at $10, right? But even at $10, if they really want to enjoy the entire program with the savings, they're going to have to pay the 24 as well. Right? Because they want the cashback rewards, they want the premium savings. The exclusive member rewards already comes with the $10. Right? So they'll pay the 10 and the 24, and then they're good. If they didn't want to share it with anybody or anything like that, then you can just bring them in. And let me tell you, you won't get the 50, you won't get the commission on the 50, but if they ever decide to build it and they share it, that's where the earnings will automatically pay the 50 that was delayed, if that makes sense.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So no one can escape it. If you come in on the $10 alone, we will allow you to be here. And let me tell you why it's powerful as well. We got hundreds of people already in the community in the Philippines and in Dominican Republic and in places where, hey, listen, sometimes $50 is really hard to come by. So being able to come in for $10, ooh, now you have communities of hundreds, if not thousands of people that can now come on in, right? And now create that ecosystem to be able to get paid.
And that's really what we want to do in October is just fill up the matrix, fill up the community, 10, 10, 10. And now you got the residuals, you code up, you upgrade organically. And we just need to get that momentum infused inside of the People's Freedom Network to break that wall, that ceiling, to get that buzz out into the community and outside the world, really, to make it a household name.
Yeah,
I think right now, in the next 30 days, we could truly get that buzz and get this into a household name.
Yeah.
Get in where you fit in.
Absolutely.
Get in where you fit in. It just goes back to even if they never paid the 50, did you really care about the 19,000 when you get in 3,900 a month? Nope.
No, bro.
Not at all.
Give my
Not
residuals.
At all. Absolutely. So, yep. So, and we'll see how it goes. Listen, the more we work this, if we double the size of this company in just 30 days,
you might be a permanent fixture.
Hey, we may extend it. We have no plans on extending anything. If it does not produce the way we think it's going to produce, then it's not going to be extended. Because what we don't want to do is we don't want to dumb down the cost of our program. Because at the end of the day, it is 100% of this money. Put it this way: the company loses nothing by charging $10. You guys know that, right?
Yes.
We lose.
Right.
Because all that money is our money. The company doesn't keep any of that. So the company could care less. Hey, if you guys don't want to get paid a fast start, fine with us, because we only get paid on the $10 anyway.
Right.
So
true.
Yeah. So it's that's an awesome position to be in. We control the narrative here, guys. So it's very unique to be in an opportunity like this where the members actually control the narrative. So let's take advantage of it as much as we can, guys. There's no reason that every last one of us, all 39 of us here, can't have a minimum of our 5 people that have their 5. See, before I would say 5 people in 30 days. No, there is no one here that cannot have that should not have their 5 who got their 5 by the end of October. Nobody. So yeah, so let's work it, guys. All right. It's 10:30, so I don't want to keep anybody any longer, at least on the East Coast.
Let's go.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks,
Let's
Ben.
go get it.
Let's go get it. You guys all
Thanks,
can
Dap.
unmute yourselves.
Thanks, Coach Ben.
Absolutely. Say have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good night.
Saturday. Remember, Saturday at noontime. That's our training. So a lot of you, this is going to be your first training. This is a time that you can talk to the CEO, whatever it is. So at 12 noon this Saturday should be nice.
TPNFN.live.
That's it.
FN.
Where's the Telegram name? What Telegram name, Emmanuel? Come off mute.
I actually want to join the Telegram. Do you guys have a Telegram channel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we
Okay.
do. Here. What's your do you know your Telegram name, your Telegram hash?
I don't think so.
No. You're on Telegram, right?
Yeah, I'm on Telegram. Yeah,
Okay, I tell you have you're on your phone right now?
yeah. Let me
iPhone, iPhone or Android?
Android.
I knew you were gonna say Android. You're not in the US right now, are you?
I'm in US right now.
You're in the US? Oh, so you're a Google guy.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you. All right, so yeah, go to your Telegram real quickly.
Okay. On there right now.
Okay, and then go. I know on an iPhone, Jennifer said Android, baby. On an iPhone, on the Telegram, on the iPhone on the right, there's the settings button at the bottom. Is yours on the at the bottom as well?
No, mine is on the top left.
Okay, top left. So hit the settings button, and then you should see your name at the top and your picture if you have one. You see that?
Yeah, it's showing Emmanuel album.
Okay, so you have a Telegram name under your name, or it says you have to create a username.
No, under my name.
Okay, so perfect. So let me do this. Hold on. Let me add you to the who's your sponsor?
I don't have a sponsor yet. I'm just seeing
Where
all
did
the
you hear about this call?
I just saw there was a group I was in, but I guess that group is not yet active. So I just saw the Zoom meeting, good, whatever, and then decided to join. That's all.
Yeah, but you saw the where did you see the Zoom on Telegram?
No, I think on WhatsApp. Yeah, WhatsApp.
Oh, so on WhatsApp. So you need to get back with the person on WhatsApp. That means that person is on our team because this is a team call.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
so you need to respond to the person that actually put that um link on that WhatsApp.
Okay.
Because if it was Telegram, then I could because I use Telegram, so that's why I was asking. But if it's not Telegram, then it's not me.
I see.
All right, but hold on, let me add you to our team. All right, so give me your handle. I'm gonna add you to our Team Freedom channel.
Hey Dap, can you actually Emmanuel or Emmanuel hear me? Do you in that WhatsApp group? Do you know the title of that WhatsApp group?
Uh,
You should be
Emmanuel.
you should be able to see it if you go into your WhatsApp. It should have a title like for the group, like a name of the group or some type of title, a screen name icon.
Emmanuel, you there?
yeah, I'm there. I'm here.
Okay. EMM. Are you looking at the name of the WhatsApp group?
No, I'm just going back to check. I think.
Oh, okay. ANUE. I don't think, and also I don't think that's not your Telegram name. That's the name. That's your name. Emmanuel Ebom is your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No. When go back to your settings real quickly, and right under your name, you're gonna see a space. It's gonna say create a username. You don't have a username for your Telegram. You need to create a username.
Okay.
And then I'll be able to find you and add you to the group so you can see the meetings. That
So I
way,
should.
yeah,
I should.
create a username. You can even make it your name if it's available, which it should be. If you put Emmanuel Ebum next to it, it should be.
I guess it's already created. I think that's what I'm seeing right now.
So does it have an at sign before your name?
No.
Then you don't have a username. It's right under your name. It should say create username, like in little small blue letters.
No. No, I'm not seeing anything like that.
No? Okay.
No.
Go back to the WhatsApp then and see if you can see the name of the group.
China. That's to China's. This is the WhatsApp name.
What's the WhatsApp name?
That's what I just forward right now.
Oh, Chinasa. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that is.
So
But you see the post for this call on there.
yeah, I see the post for this.
Okay, who's the name of the person that posted?
Okay. Miss Nyambi.
Nambi.
Yeah, Miss Nyambi.
Spell that for me.
Miss MRX NYAMBI.
Nyambi. Oh, Nyambi.
Nyambi, yeah.
Miss Nyambi. Miss Nyambi. Okay, let me see something. That's all it says, right? Oh,
Yeah,
could
that's
you? All right, so then what you can do is message her.
okay.
Messenger. Do you know how you got into that WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Good. That's a good sign. As long as that's a good sign. So I would message her and say, "Hey, listen, I saw the group, I got into the chat, and then you can ask who the sponsor is, and then she can give you a link because obviously she's a part of our team because she sent you to this call."
Okay.
All right. Hey, can we put up let me put up Coach Ben, could you put up the call schedule real quickly so Emmanuel can take a screenshot of it? Let me see if I have it here. I think I have it here.
One moment.
Oh no, I don't have the team one.
There it is.
Emmanuel, when this goes up on your screen, take a screenshot of it so that way you have the calls.
Okay.
What do you see?
Yep, we see the team calls for Thursday and Sunday.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, and then also put up the corporate one as well. This one that he's going to put up now is the corporate one.
One second, I gotta move some stuff around.
Oh, I got the corporate one. I can pull this up right here. I got it right here on mine.
There you go.
You got it. Sorry. Oh well, I put it up. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a screenshot of that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So either way, if you're not for whatever reason able to get a hold of her,
Okay.
then you can always come back to us on Sunday or on Saturday. You have an opportunity to speak on our calls.
I'm gonna do this in voice for you, okay? The links I sent you up above, they're all scams, people.
So you can do that. All right, but just reach out. Just reach out to her since as long as you know the WhatsApp chat, you know who you know that chat, then you can definitely reach out to her. So
Okay.
all right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome,
All right.
Emmanuel.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Good stuff, guys. All right, everybody. Have a great night.